Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the MAC football season as we crown a champion in the MAC Conference Championship game. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the second-ranked team, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. That's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the running back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. Bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fights through a tackle. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense recovers the fumble. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the defense joins the party with a score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Looks to the left, pass caught.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a first down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin, with the ability to run the football, is just a thing of beauty.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they'll use the ground game here. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Testing the right side here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff heading left. They've got him down out near the 40. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The punt team making their way on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Play action here on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Badgers move into the red zone. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They're going to run the option. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. This offense really clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's caught downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Makes a quick grab. Quick juke to get free. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the second quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. using his legs here. And all day in the pocket, finally delivers down the middle. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, will try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. He's running out of time here. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. The Miners going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the left side. Powers through a tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Moving right through the contact. Makes the defender miss. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
With the BAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. 14. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And that run produces a decent gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Run the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He can't stop him. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Looking for some space. It's Henderson.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Can they catch him? Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Get set.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Looking to the end zone. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the 3rd quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Wildcats.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Get ready.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Badgers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Kentucky, 21.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Great footwork, a big opening now. And he steps out of bounds after the...